spotted initially, but then he spotted the jump back from Fallen. When he takes the fight, of course, Kenny takes off the head of Fur.
Yeah, now they will pounce, moving onto this A site. Looking for the shots is going to be Kenny, but he's being pushed from the side. Fallen already gets one, and they're just being cleaned up all across the shop. MBK trying his best to survive, gets one back, and now it's all onto Shox. The Pistol God looking to try and get back into the site himself. Goes for the player, trying to find onto Cold, but can't connect, and Cold Zero will finish him off. Pistol to SK.
Yeah, three kills
short. The CT's actually going for a little bit of a gamble and rotating back, and they have got it correct. There's now 3 players ready and waiting for this push to come in, and while already spawning out the bomb, so this should be all 4 players, all 8 players, in fact, challenging onto one site at once. Body's going to go pushing, deny the plant. Kills coming all over the shop, and it's still Cold. He's the only one left. He's got to try and do it alone. It's not happening. Straight back in. The French with the pistol. Rotation away from the site from G2, leaving just Shox and the support from Body. Now, he does have the rifle, still playing relatively passively as well towards the back of this site. Patience coming out. It's Phelps to try and do the work with that one AK. Actually, more rifles than they had previously, but now they push onto the site. Phelps, he gets that first kill, trying to spray away through the smoke, and it's actually going to be MBK just running straight back in, gets 2. Body with another 3 versus 2. Cold and Taco just trading straight back once again, leaving it onto Kenny. He's got the scout, trying to tap away, spam through the wall, but he can't connect at the moment. Manages to pick up a rifle and ends the life of Cold Zero. Only one left is Taco with that trusty tech once again. Can't really get anything onto him at the moment. Now there's 45 seconds left on the clock. He's going to go pushing. Actually try and get onto Kenny, who now knows exactly where he is. Doesn't have the bomb, but Taco will win anyway. 3 kills for him in the round, and SK, they bounce back.
Both teams just applying sewers. They're clearing out everything. Unfortunately, the pace from SK is kind of going to neutralize any benefit they're really getting from this. They've got to rotate back. Apex is going to have an interesting flank, but he's been spotted. That shotgun isn't going to be helpful there. The A bomb site is lost, but can they hold it?
They do have surrounding of these T players, but they're just firing out from all directions, already dropping 2 more players. MBK with a secondary flank will be able to drop Cold Zero, at least bringing it down to a closer scenario, but the bomb now goes down. They don't have a kit to play with, so they've got to move very, very quickly, and MBK will fall. Shox has managed to trade one back, and Body actually manages to get another one, but this is where the passive play should come in from SK. They don't really need to challenge from this point onwards. Body almost getting one, and actually Shox brings it down to just this 1v1. Fallen having to hold off the M4 is at range, but he's so low on HP, and Fallen just waiting, but instant headshot from Shox. It's going to go back again.
Oh, an unbelievable clutch from Shox. That was so dire for G2. He gets 3 kills in this retake. And that one-on-one with that low of HP and the timer.
Tech9's on the board, and looking like they are about to just pick up this pace, but Kenny's rotated. Has to fall back, and they're pushing onto his position, getting very quickly. Nice shot from Body, though, and he's going to be picking up 2, 3, and looking for 4. Body with a massive play, and he finishes it with the ace. Absolute shutdown, and, well, who's questioning his talent now?
Is he going to be prepared? Yeah, he wins that battle. There goes Kenny. Apex is here, but he's got to slowly fall back. Him and NBK are far apart. Looks like NBK is going to be the next one to challenge, and he wins that. Nicely done. He's brought down to about half HP. And Apex peeking again, but Body with another kill. There's more aggression. Timing pushes outside of the B bomb site.
And they catch off the lurk play, so this time there's no flank coming in. It's just going to be the straight push, and look at the spot from Apex at the moment. He went back through long and is going to be coming in behind these T players. The quickest rotation possible. They should be holding at least one player waiting, but actually Fallen's going to be caught with the bomb, throwing out a smoke, and this is going to make things so much work. Apex with the play is actually going to go down. Fur managing to trade back 2, and now this is actually possible. They could even go rotating back towards this B site, but with a player on the site, they're going to stick towards A. Once again, trying to go for this retake. G2 have been very successful so far, but Shox with an AWP, definitely not the weapon of choice to try and make their way back into the site. Up close will be one, and it's maybe a little bit surprising. Shox seems aware that it's possible, and actually pushing through. Phelps is going to be down to 10 HP, but he's in those back lines. They've got to go and find him, and they will, leaving it all onto Fur. He's already got himself one in this round, going to try and play up close. They're not going to expect it, but, well, never mind. Shox spamming around the corner, finishes off, and that's another retake for G2.
Yeah, I don't like that play.
He's going early. I don't think they actually saw this AWP in the previous round, so they're going to go looking in. Shock's not going to miss from there. Smoke himself off, take the man advantage, and fall back. And that's actually going to prompt the push, coming straight out from SK. They're not waiting around. One player goes in. It's only going to be Phelps actually on his own, and Shocks is just going to say thank you very much. Easy kill. The rest of the team delayed. Fallen. He'll get himself one, and actually Taco's managed another. And it's 2 AWPs now left for this CT side, trying to hold back. But if the bomb goes down, this is going to be very, very difficult in a retake scenario. Kenny misses the shot. Fur gets one more for his team, and suddenly this has just fallen back into a round potentially going the way of SK Gaming. Shock's not done yet, but Fur still adding more to the death toll for this CT side. And Shocks has got everything to do. AWP pushing back in, and they're just going to fall away. Fade out of the side, misses the shot, and Fallen with another. So 3 rounds now on the board for SK, and I feel like they threw that one away.
Yeah, I mean, it took some stellar shots from Fur. I mean, no, to be fair, he had some real stunners there. You could see, I mean, it looks awkward. Shocks with the AWP is the one waiting for him. Taco over towards B, holding down short sewers. Phelps in a little bit of a battle, but here comes the hit at the same time as Phelps pushed up. Body and NBK decimating that B attack. Phelps does get one. NBK still alive, doing work with the pistol, just trying to distract him. He needs help. Both SK players are here. There is a flank coming in down the sewer stairs. And there it is. Taco's held up, but he gets taken out. And NBK finally with the pistol closes it out. Got a little bit dicey
by this T side, and NBK's going to keep pushing. They are playing very confidently at the moment, just trying to bring this back to an even scenario, and Kenny even peeks out and finds one more. All the remaining Ts, however, are pushing their way up long, and you can see from the positions from this CT side, they're just playing for this retake. They're waiting for them to try and cross towards that site, and Kenny once again, the AWP is going to find one more, and a second. This is just shut down. 2-man advantage just decimated as nobody else dies for G2.
Such an awkward position.
Has left quite a bit of a gap in it. He can be there to just peek back out, spots a lot of players, looks to slow things down. And on the other side of the map, we're already seeing a rotation come out from a couple of the players on G2. They're going to abandon the site and just build up over towards A. Already bomb dropped. Another Apex, confident play, but he goes down, and NBK's blind. Actually, it's going to be entries onto the site, but Kenny just maneuvering around, looking for that little bit more. May actually get caught out, but no. Quick shot from Kenny, snaps him out. Absolutely crucial pistol round for SK. They lose this one, and the game could be done in a matter of seconds. We could be looking at another stomp, and, well, the amount of rounds that G2 have lost so far has been next to nothing. Fur looking for more information, spots out Body, pushing in. They're going to look to Pidstra, but he hits the shot, looking for more. A second for Fur, and now he fades away, looks for support from his teammates, but wants just a little bit more. NBK will punish for that peak, but they still stick with the man advantage for now.
Great return by NBK. Shocks takes the opportunity to push into B, try and take over that bomb site to give his team an option. Doesn't work. SK Gaming's got superstars as well. Cold and Fur doing all the work in this round so far, looking for more. They've gotten into the site, and actually Cold's got to reload. He's going to go for the planter, and he's going to find it as well. NBK's not able to cover him, but it's down into a one-on-one. Taco with 14 HP. He has got to hit an incredible shot. NBK looking for it in the bomb site right now, and there it is! Taco, that's an unbelievable pick out of the air onto NBK. Keeping his team alive.
A decent idea of where this push is actually going to be coming in, but they have still got quite a lot of aggressive players over towards this site. Now, we do see the smokes begin to come in. Now, this is where this utility is going to come into play. Taco waiting, though, by the barrels, finds the first, and they're just all held up for him. Sprays away onto a second. Cold with another, but they're still trading things back. They're still making things costly. There aren't many clean rounds coming in at the moment, and they've actually got behind Apex. One more to the death, but it's still going to be around. Obviously, they don't have much money coming into the bank anyway, and if they can find a quick pick, maybe there's a chance, but you just look at the Ts. They've fallen all the way back. They know there's not going to be a huge amount of utility, although Fallen does actually have a smoke, so maybe he can try and bait them back in. A Molotov as well to hold them out, but Kenny's just holding with this AWP, waiting for any sort of push to come back in. The smoke does go down, and actually they're going to try and get onto this bomb. Going for this defuse at the moment is Taco, holding it, but Shock sprays away, takes down the remaining 2, and now that reset as well may be able to do a bit more damage over towards this one player pushing in. Body doesn't have any idea, but he turns around and takes his head off anyway, leaving, well, actually the majority of players over towards this B site. They should all be spotted, but it doesn't matter. Body's cleaning them up anyway. Fallen will get himself one. They know exactly where the final player is for this SK side, and the bomb, if wanted, can rotate away. But in fact, Shocks is just going to wait and finish him off as well.
Incredible how patient G2 was that entire time. I mean, they just
it may just be a hit over here again.
was so close to just being a free kill for Apex. He ends up losing it. The timing was with Fur there. Op covering G2 as they make their way through Monster. Taco's here, but he gets deleted. Again, it's Body. We're going to keep calling his name out apparently in this game. Cold with a response, but there's NBK. Now pressuring into the site. Coldzera up top, gets one more. Holding down the fort. Kenny and Shocks with the 2 AWPs. They're still very, very far back, but still dangerous as they progress.
And actually, up until this point, they haven't spotted the bomb, but that will be it. It's been seen, but only for a second as Coldzera is removed from the map once again. 35 seconds left on the clock. You do wonder if there's an opportunity to rotate back if necessary, but it seems the CTs are just going to be gambling on this B site. The remaining Ts haven't shown themselves again, though. So they're trying to almost play these mind games, suggest to the CT side that they could have gone back towards this A site, had that little bit of extra time, and it is working. For a second at least starts to rotate back away. Shox has picked himself up a rifle. Phelps, it's on you, buddy. You got to try and find one of these kills. And Kenny is actually just jumping up at the moment. Fur taking his time to rotate back in, but Kenny with a lovely shot. The bomb, however, has been dropped, and that's it. Fur can just run away. Kenny will save his AWP, but it's won by Fur from that single kill.
Yeah, but great job delaying for Fur.
Seem to have caught anything there. They're going to be given long for free once more. There's actually only one player there. There is some aggression coming out from Phelps as well through the connector. But with Shox still remaining around, the timing is just going to be horrible as he tries to pop back out. Shox will end his life. And with 4 players now making that push, there's only really one man here who can try and stop. Well, actually, the second boosting.
Shox is so on point, reading the game magnificently there. Mindful of his flank, extremely focused. NBK does go down. Fur and Fallen had a boost out towards bathrooms. That's going to punish him. And look at G2. Instead of falling back, they want to push the issue. They know it's a possibility that SK's out of position, and they are. Fallen with the UMP is the last defender here. Flash up into the air, but still G2 not pressuring. Shox watching his flank. More of that game sense coming in. Is Taco going to walk right into the trap? He is, and he loses that fight. It was close. Shox is brought down low, but it's a 1-on-3 for the SK captain. Behind the smoke in the site. 15 seconds left. He's got the timer on his side if he can make some kind of a play. Jumping through the smoke, though. Kenny's ready for it. What a way to end it. G2, 16-8, a dominating performance off a blisteringly strong...